a little uncomfortable now.
Mi casa es su casa.
Hey.
Ryan.
Hey, how you doing, Delta One?
Hey.
We're actually
Doing
just
very
having a
good.
chat about the Faceless and Darkstone. So.
I see. Nice to meet you all.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, do you know what he sounds like? He sounds like the guy. No, the guy who like gives you the phasmophobia quests.
Oh my god, he does sound like the good luck. And then you go into the house?
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
Sorry, hi, nice to meet you. Sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you all. I take it you guys are the new mayorship in Blaine County.
Blaine County baddies.
Blaine County
County
baddies.
I'm
That's
the
right.
mayor.
That's the mayor. We're deputy mayors.
Well, good to meet you all. I go by Delta One or Dogstone.
Hello. Hello,
So
Mr. One.
cool.
Hello.
Hey,
Mr.
Flo.
All right.
Mr.
Ryan,
Dark.
is everything okay? Everything going well? Nothing too crazy happening?
Oh, it's been bad this week. So Archivist is we can go into more depth in a little bit, but let's just say the Archivist and the Faceless are teaming up. So
They took your data.
yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you have these jammers.
Well,
Ryan told the jammers I heard that there was you had some concern last night.
correct. I was under the impression this protected phone logs and taps. But the long and short of it is we intercepted communication with the Archivist and what we believe to be a faceless asset. And they are very specifically trying to garner information on not just you, but also information off my phone that may provide confirmation bias to individuals of interest. Let's just call it.
They're trying to extract information about Dogstone, you mentioned.
That is correct. They are offering up your name, among some other things, even though your name is rather well known.
Very interesting. Very concerning, actually.
Yeah.
Very concerning indeed. I'm assuming you don't know the identity of this man.
Well, the good thing is, according to my conversation last night, I had a chat with an individual known as Lucian. He is like the first level like contact among the archivists. I tried to figure out what they were about, what their intentions were. It's a little contradictory, but they believe they believe the entire government is corrupt. And they believe that government phones, phone records, etc., should be free to analyze by anybody. However, allegedly this package has yet to be delivered to its recipient, but when the recipient has it delivered, they may or may not have a means by which we can figure out who it is. We have suspicions, but those suspicions, absent evidence, means we can't really do much.
This is very concerning.
Yeah. I've
Looks like we need to upgrade these jammers to have a wider reach.
well,
As you know, these jammers unfortunately only reach the radius of this observatory.
yeah.
You have any leads on this archivist group or man?
We have some. We have a bit of a resource problem, but then
Hey, Flo.
let's just say we've had local law enforcement, some of which were playing games with them, which kind of cooked some of our leads. But, you know, Sassam is now in control of that case, so we're going to do what we can. We're actually jammers are good, but I think we're considering a separate approach, which is the locating where some of these system logs are maintained, both between the MDT system as well as phone logs. We suspect wherever it is hidden, there may be some like low-level like interception devices attached. So we have some angles, but not too much to feed off of just yet.
Understood. Like I've always said in every meeting, we are here to help and assist in any way we can.
Hell yeah. So
I do need to speak to you about something, though, privately, just for one
yes,
moment,
don't
Brian.
worry.
Absolutely.
Don't worry.
Well-
We'll
just
get out of your
real
guys'
quick,
hair.
Brian.
It's just
I,
real quick.
if you just want to check your phone, I texted you a couple things that I think the archivist might be very interested in if they try to hack your phone stuff.
Ooh, okay, this is good.
So, they're going to have all that information there.
Yeah.
Able to help us out with anything?
Okay.
Mr. Basuli, I'm here to
Really?
help you guys.
Really?
Okay.
So-
Very useful.
All
You know what I mean?
Can I get a puppy?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, can I have it too? I'd
I'll
also
give you.
like.
I'll give you his card. I'll give you his card.
Yeah. Okay.
There we
Would
go.
you like me to
Okay.
text you the things I just texted to Brian? They're very important.
Negative. I'll let Brian handle them if he wishes to share that info with me.
yeah.
Okay, that makes me really sad.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Bye,
Okay.
Professor.
All right.
I see you, Brian. I'm
Professor.
so
Yep.
sorry.
Bye,
Yeah, absolutely.
Professor.
Goodbye, goodbye,
All right.
Professor.
Yeah.
Y'all stay safe.
Bye. Bye, Mr. One. Mr. No.
Delta 1.
Bye, Delta One.
Dear Delta 1, I'm still waiting for my Phasmo mission. Bye-bye.
Okay. I'm going to speak more openly. We have been in communication with one of the assets. We're still sort of unsure whether he's looking to turncoat on the Faceless or whether or not he's playing a game. Either way, he's virtually suicidal and compromising perhaps even the arrest of other assets with his belligerence. Now, in the heat of spending the last week trying to keep him alive and prevent him from doing more harm than good, regardless of what his fate may ultimately be, we suspect another asset tried to tap my phones for the 21st and the 27th in an attempt to see if certain phone numbers appeared. We confirmed yesterday evening they do. Regardless of what was said on those calls, I strongly believe it's going to be confirmation bias. In other words, they're going to take it for what they want to believe, and they're going to end him. My concern, though, for you is this asset was willing to offer up your name, and he offered it once. I don't think it's of grave value, but I question what they plan on next. What other information they may start leaking or asking for. I mean, next thing you know, they may be checking my phone and there's like a document in there regarding, Darkstone and what that could lead to.
That is not good. That is not good at all. But that asset that has been in contact, that man is as good as dead, I assume.
Do these, and for my own clarity, does this prevent our phones from being tapped at this location?
A firm. This prevents CCTV attacks, phone tapping at this current location.
Oh, but not phone services.
A firm.
Shit.
So if you were to send a text from this location, and the archivists do what they need to do, they can still see that text.
Because it's sitting somewhere else.
That is correct.
Okay.
But phone calls and CCTV, they cannot tap that inside this radius.
Understood. I had a theory a couple weeks back that the government, in order to preserve integral data, likely has their server farm sitting at one or multiple locations. Some of my suspicion is perhaps it's the news center. Quite frankly, it could be anywhere, abandoned building. Based on the speed at which this data is siphoned, we wanted to investigate to see if some of those lines might be tapped into. Maybe a USB stick in the wrong place, etc., etc. That's something I'd like to investigate, and if you have any means by which to assist with that, I would love your help. Now, I
100%.
don't suspect that would shut down the Archivist for good, but it might be some short-term damage that's needed, especially with how critical things are likely to be in the next couple of weeks.
Well, as they say, information is power. I'm more concerned with this so-called asset, though.
Which one?
The one trying to gather information regarding Darkstone. That is concerning.
It is. I suspect it to be Mr. Frederick White. He is a reconnaissance agent. We've caught him a couple times, even trying to survey the day these were getting installed. Photographs, license plates, etc. Also the same individual we caught on camera on scene of taking out who we refer to as Mr. Smith.
I take it Mrs. Smith is the asset that has communication with you. That's what the Archivist log file will show.
Precisely.
That man is a dead man walking.
You're not wrong. I tried to reason with the Archivist, a man that believes in freedom of information. Certain ideals that I don't fully believe in. But he's a variable that we're going to need to work around.
I'm guessing he was unreasonable.
A contrarian, I would say. Freedom for information, but no freedom for who made the call. He's willing to share information, but not who sent it. He did note maybe fingerprints will be left behind, but he said maybe. So in many ways, I think he has a much broader hidden agenda that we're currently yet aware of. Then again, maybe I just don't understand the delusion his organization may be under.
Archivist, the Faceless, deserve room for these type of entities in this city.
No. There is a part of me that hopes that maybe one day the Archivists see that the investors, the Faceless, etc., are perhaps more of a threat. Because at the end of the day, they're about control. And therefore working with them is rather counterintuitive. But only time will tell.
I have some intel. That one cartel that you helped with that one day, Ladara. I think they're coming back for some sort of revenge.
On the Faceless?
I'm assuming everybody.
Jesus
Darkstone,
Christ.
Faceless, PD. I can confirm there's been a personal vendetta between Nagara and a of some sort in this city.
And a club.
I can't really remember their name. It started with an A, but they have a personal ongoing feud that dates months ago. So if there's any way to stop this Ligara cartel, it might be through them.
ADMC?
Though. There we go.
ADMC or Faceless assets?
Are you saying that personal feud months back is Faceless related?
A negative. Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, I know if Gunner fucking did his fucking job. But if you say a couple months, it's possible.
I spoke with the Oracle. I like Gunner Kane, but now I want to put a bullet through his fucking head.
I think Edgar already did that for you. He survived.
Jesus. Well, here's what I'll do. I will go back to HQ, try to gather some information regarding servers, see what we can do to help prevent and stop or slow down this archivist thing.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you need?
No, I think that'll suffice, and I'll keep you appraised if anything crazy comes up.
One more thing. I'm sure you're aware of the cameras on Eclipse Boulevard.
Yes.
I think the faces saw spying on our friend.
Depends which one you mean. I've spoken to him.
Lang.
The Faceless aren't the only ones that can do recon. We're curious what that building was about. And I believe there is a move that took place. And Lang had something to provide me. However, it fell through the cracks. He might need some assistance with recovery.
Jesus. I'll reach out to him.
You have to understand he's the master of scuff.
The question I have, though, is why the Faceless is looking in that direction.
We have a bit of a theory. Something I've been meaning to bring up to you, I think 2 weeks ago, but things have been busy. We tracked every camera that was installed. We tied it back to some of the information we had, surveillance by the Faceless, etc., etc. We noticed the positioning of the cameras. One's placed at the comic book store, one placed in the back entrance, one placed at some side shack, and we noticed that the CCTV photos were the same ones that the Faceless had taken and had uploaded to Skynode. We then expanded our search. We noticed another camera setting set just north of the Rooster's Rest in a house. We also then noticed that there was very similar cameras around the Echelon, but also the building where New Epsilon operates. Based on the intel that we've gathered, we're suspecting that within the Echelon building may be some sort of device in which those CCTV cameras send their data to. We've been meaning to do an op to check out its area. See if we can breach inside. A little bit of covert ops.
Breach inside the Echelon.
We have not breached the Echelon. We think it's too dangerous. But rather the, what is it called? The fucking, where the Keflon people live.
The Epsilon building, I see.
Epsilon, yes. Those cameras, we believe, were there to monitor New Epsilon. And we believe it was gifted to New Epsilon to continue doing what they're doing so no one asks any questions what's occurring in the basement. But we'll know soon.
Exactly. I was told, or should I say I know, that building was gifted. And I think we both know by who.
Yeah. We got confirmation on that transaction. In fact, we believe a similar transaction took place with the Liquid Library. Maximilian Angel was interrogated last week. Very specific questions were asked. And now he has to produce the records. But that's not the only thing. We've been actively sowing seeds of doubt in every asset's mind. And we think it's working.
Talking about assets, there's a potential investor that is making their way into Los Santos one day, very soon. We plan to snatch and grab, extract information. If you wish to assist on this snatch and grab, you let me know.
Will do. The time might be quite soon. I just need the law moves a lot slower than we can. I've already been having to fight the enemy of the state. Concerns about transparent warrants. A lot of people concerned for others that don't matter. But if the time comes and we need to grab someone, I'll give you a call.
If you need me, place that down and I'll arrive. I'll be staying in Los Santos for a bit. Couple days to do some recon.
Sounds good.
I'll see you soon, Brian.
By the way, if you ever wonder, sometimes I like to try to talk about shit that probably isn't possible to put ideas into the story, right? Because I know some of this shit may not be true. There may literally be nothing in there. But what if there was, right? It's all imagination. That's why I like RPing with Cap. It's like, it's actual role play. You know what I mean? Nothing is real until it is. It really feels like telling a story and RPing out. Like the idea, hey, it could be a server room. It could be... it's role-playing without having to think about mechanics, right? Which is... some people I know have been crying about scripted this and scripted that. That's because they're not used to watching RP. This is RP right here. It's using your imagination and improving. As opposed to relying on only believing things to be true if there's a mechanic, which is weird.